Time now for BH Channel 11 o'clock news and this late Wednesday night, November 4th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I got late night 11 o'clock news and I'm here. Top straight 11 o'clock news. Wednesday night here is days after 40 dismissed claims that ISIS brought down a Russian passenger jet. A U.S. intelligence analyst now suggests that the terror group its affiliates planted a bomb on the plane. A veteran Illinois cop used the department's view of explosive process as a big bank for years, laundered in the cash, and then spent it on everything from travel expenses before committing suicide. In September, his extensive criminal record showed. And the most violent day in the young history of UC Merced, a male student armed with a large-handed knife attacked four people on campus Wednesday before he shot them out of police. A spree of bloodshed had shook the tight-knit campus. Washington, U.S. formally denied a request on Wednesday to pause a review of the proposed Keystone XL oil pipeline, a decision expected to lead the project's rejected by the Obama administration. The Mexican Supreme Court opened the door to legalize marijuana on Wednesday, delivered an appointed challenge to the nation's strict substance abuse laws, and added in its weight to the growing debate in Latin America over the cost of consequences. In Sacramento, suspect 7 American who for French terror attack is captured as the suspect 20-year-old James Trent is suspected gang member of a prior felony arrest, police said. Taipei, Taiwan President Ma Ying-jeou said on Thursday that his upcoming meeting with President Xi Jinping was about further nominating licensed ties with China and nothing to do with the Democratic Islands elections in January. The state of emergency declared in Maldives on Wednesday as now for 30 days by President Yamin Abdul Gayoom is the latest of the host of crises that shook the Indian Ocean's nation's young democracy. Tens of thousands of Romanian protesters argued over corruption, called for early election power and pressure on ruling parties as currently to establish a government after Prime Minister Victor Ponta quit. Following another failed government reform process, Turkey's worst ever terrorist attack in return of war where military occurs, has the Turkey's AK party pulled off such a surprising convincing win in Sunday's primary and parliamentary election. Kentucky police shooting suspect arrested in Richmond, Kentucky. The last had defeated a non-discrimination ordinance in Houston to send LGBT rights activists across the nation as a non-person. But our opponents in other states through season successful detected as stroking fears over transgender people. Right under the bustling activity at Grand Central Terminal, the biggest transportation effort in the United States is taking place at $10.2 billion East Side Axis. Mega project will finally bring Long Island Railroad trains to the Grand Central Station. NYPD helicopters are searching the waters at Breezy Point after witnesses reported they saw an aircraft hit the water Wednesday evening. Asian emergent market currency slipped against it at all, and Australian bonds dropped as a comment by Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen sent bets on U.S. And good news for Chicago, but bad news for other parts of the country as Kraft Heinz will close some of the manufacturing plants in the U.S. as they will move Oscar headquarters to Chicago. San Francisco, Facebook Incorporated posted a surprisingly strong profit and revenue growth as the world's largest social network grew even larger, with a spike in mobile users and advertising that has lifted its stock to an all-time high. An experimental rocket wave engine built by Venture Cordoba's Aerojet Rocketdyne that's failed its maiden flight on Tuesday, shortly after launching away, according to the U.S. Tapeworms are bad enough. They can get inside people, lay their eggs, and cause symptoms such as diarrhea, weakness, and they can infest the body for a lifetime. A U.S. Senate panel on Wednesday launched a bipartisan probe in the pharmaceutical process, seeking documents from 4 drug makers called Valent Pharmaceuticals and Turn Pharmaceuticals. The committee's word on the controversy of the process. The drug is under the primary treatment of STI, however, it could be an indicator that this shows with others used to eliminate the disease. In Oakland, Maine, mobile law enforcement agencies are responding to a reported shooting in Oakland, Maine at 9:15 p.m. Wednesday. Details were very limited as 3 were dead in Oakland, Maine shooting, according to the source. Peter Channel News Time, 11:04 minutes. Late Wednesday night here on this. Late Wednesday night here, and it is time now for a Trevor reporting this late Wednesday night. Maybe. And it shows a few slow spots here. 95 and a southbound side, slow from Route 1 in Sharon all the way out to Route 185 in Mansfield here. 495 on the southbound side, a little slow around Route 93 in Andover doing exit in here on 495 southbound after Route 93 and Andover here. 93 in the northbound side, a little slow from Mass Pike all the way out to Zagan Bridge in downtown Boston here. Route 4 on the southbound side, a little slow from 102 in exit all the way out to North Kingstown, so expect a few delays. But otherwise, a smooth sailing coming on this late Wednesday night here, and 101 and 95 in the southbound side, a little slow around Route 101 here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing coming here on this late Wednesday night here. Okay, looking at MBTA alerts here. Ferries are looking good here. Subway system is looking good, except for Silver Line also for Express from Monterey to the disabled bus. Commuter rail looking good here. Ferries are looking good. Peter Taylor News Time, 11:06 on this late Wednesday night here. Time and a half weather report here. Right now, 53 degrees of moderate fog, humidity 93%. Wind speed 3 miles an hour to the southwest. And dew point 51% and visibility half mile an hour here. Alright, let's take a look at current conditions here. 53 degrees in Boston, 50 in Bedford and Salem, 53 in Gloucester, 46 degrees out in Lawrence, 42 in Leominster, 51 degrees out in Worcester, 45 in Sturbridge, 51 in Milford, 48 in Taunton, 48 degrees in Norwood, 43 in Taunton, 45 in Bedford, 46 in Plymouth and Falmouth, 51 in Chatham, 50 in Murfreesboro, and 54 in Nantucket, 46 in Providence, 45 in Wesley, 57 degrees in Balkan, 59 in Montauk, 54 in Nisla, 56 in New York City, 52 in Bridgeport, 47 in New Haven, it's 47 degrees out in Danbury, 52 in Waterbury, 46 in Meriden, 53 in Hartford, 51 in Woodlock, it's 53 degrees in Springfield, 48 degrees out in Greenfield, 41 in Athol, 53 degrees in North Adams, 55 in Pittsfield, 60 degrees in Albany, 53 in Silver Springs, 56 in Rutland, 52 in Bennington, Vermont, 42 degrees in Brattleboro, Vermont, 39 degrees in Lebanon, New Hampshire, it's 43 in Keene, New Hampshire, 41 degrees out in Lincoln, New Hampshire, 45 degrees out in Concord, New Hampshire, 44 in Manchester, and National, New Hampshire, 50 degrees in Jaffa, New Hampshire, 50 degrees in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, 45 degrees up in Port Maine. Here. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at what is going on in the surface map here. It shows a cold front from Bar Cavalier stretching all the way up to the eastern Colorado, merging with a cold front from eastern Colorado stretching up in the Nebraska, up into the Dakotas, and merging a warm front from North Dakota stretching up in the northern Great Lakes, and curving in the rain onto merging with a cold front from western New York, then Danford, northeastern Pennsylvania, and another cold front from Delaware stretching out to sea, and another station front from northern Florida coast stretching all the way up to the Carolinas. There, from eastern Idaho down for Wyoming, and another far through the four-quarter region, and another further from northern and central portion of the California with a low pressure from California stretching all the way up to Colorado, and another low pressure down for southwestern portions of Idaho here, and another low pressure from southwestern Kansas, and we got low pressure up in the northeastern and North Dakota and Great Lakes, and we got high pressure centers in central Quebec, off the New England coast, and southern Virginia here. 59 degrees in Detroit, 69 degrees in Pittsburgh, 59 degrees out in Washington, D.C., 65 degrees out in Atlanta, 81 in Miami, Florida, 79 degrees in Brownsville, 70 degrees in Dallas, Texas, it's 58 in Kansas City, 63 in Omaha, Nebraska, Chicago, Illinois, 61 degrees in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 31 degrees in Great Falls, Montana, 46 in Seattle, 57 degrees in San Francisco, 63 in Los Angeles, 51 degrees in Las Vegas, 56 degrees in Phoenix, 46 degrees in Albuquerque, Mexico, 44 degrees out in Denver, Colorado, and 42 degrees out in Salt Lake City, Utah. Here. Take a look at our radar situation here and show some spotty line of rain showers from northern Maine, switching into western New Brunswick, and happening in eastern ports of Quebec, some snow showers around it. Line of rain showers around the east central portions of Virginia, switching into Maryland. Spotty rain showers around the Carolinas here, and then a line of rain showers in southeastern portions of Alabama and down for southwestern Georgia, and a little line of rain showers at the tip of St. Petersburg area. Spotty line of rain showers down for Texas, and a little line of rain showers for west central Texas and switching in western Oklahoma and up into west central Kansas and up into Nebraska, but the central and southwestern portions of South Dakota here, and a little line of snow showers from Wyoming down to Colorado, and down for east central portions of Utah, and the northern and west central portions of New Mexico, and down for some snow, sleety rain showers around Arizona, and down for the southeastern portion of Nevada, and a little line of rain showers off the Washington coast here. Spotty rain, sleety snow showers in the northwestern portions of North Dakota, and down for the south central portions of Manitoba, and some spotty snow, sleety rain showers around west central and southeastern portions of Saskatchewan, some spotty snow showers in west central portions of Alberta, and some spotty snow showers around east central portions of British Columbia, and a little line of clouds coming to much of eastern Canada, stretching on coming to much of eastern Canada, and a little line of clouds coming to much of the western portion of the nation, and another line of clouds from southern Oklahoma to down for Texas and down for Mexico here, and a line of clouds from off the Norfolk coastline and at the sea here. Nothing brewing in the tropics here. So let's take a look at the forecast discussion here. Mainly dry and unseasonably mild weather expected for the rest of the week, but record high temperatures may be challenged Friday. Cold front will cross the region Friday to Saturday, which may bring a few showers followed by cooler weather to this weekend, which may be warmer temperatures return early next week. New until 6 a.m. Thursday morning, 10 p.m. update will make the usual temperature 2.1 updates. However, the primary change will be to adjust fog forecast somewhat. Some fog already forming out of the 11.39 backward channel bay across Buzzards Bay. And then techniques reflected in some SFC operations to this area with some visibility is all the way around a mile or less and should continue to expand somewhat later. Slump guidance is handling in the best both spelling and visibility values. Therefore, fog forecast has been updated to reflect lamps trend somewhat, so expect to see it expand somewhat over the next several hours at a given and relatively high afternoon dew points. Suggested high crossroad temperatures may need to watch for a few patches of dense fog here. And look at that. Weather notes here, some clouds of fog. Some clouds of fog may be developing tomorrow morning, and then clouds roll into the southeast of Massachusetts and Cape and Rhode Island with a few sprinkles here. Expected tomorrow's high, 672 degrees for Boston points north and west, 672 for central and metro west of Massachusetts, and 6872 degrees for South Shore and Rhode Island, Cape Cod. Best chance of showers tomorrow, New York City vicinity, parts of Connecticut and Rhode Island, and it is going to be spotty and brief. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, patch back after 3 a.m. was most of Coast about 47 degrees. Light south wind. Thursday, patch back before 7 a.m. was most of about 72 degrees. Southwest at about 3 to 7 miles an hour. Thursday, chance of showers mainly between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. Patch back after 11 p.m. was most of about 57 degrees and southwest at about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Anticipation 30%. Friday, slight chance of showers before 8 a.m. Then a slight chance of showers after 3 p.m. Patch back before 9 a.m. was most of about 7 degrees. Southwest at about 5 to 14 miles per gust, 25 miles an hour. Anticipation 20%. Friday night, chance of showers remain between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. Most gusts go about 55 degrees and southwest about 8 to 50 miles per gust, 28 miles an hour. Anticipation 30%. Saturday, part south skies about 6 to about 30 degrees. Sunday, sunny skies, how about 50 to about 31 degrees. Monday, sunny both skies, how about 54 to about 36 degrees. Tuesday, both sunny both skies, how about 57 to about 42 degrees. For Veterans Day, both skies, how about 58 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the night. Terrific Thursday in time. This is Peters here. Have a good night with a goodbye day to you. Tomorrow morning, more important. Good night.